Hallelujah. Amen. Mr. Richard, thank you for joining. How are you, sir? We celebrate you. Mr. Richard Agbola, thank you. Longest time. How are you and the family? And how is also Mr. Pastor Salako? Thank you. I can see your wonderful work also. Thank you, sir. God bless you. More grace too. Amen. So, sir, if you can hear me clearly, please drop in the comment box that yes, I can hear you loud and clear. If the background audio or sound is not too much, you can hear me, let me know through the comment box, because tonight is going to be more, it's going to be very, very informative, and also it's going to be very informative and also engaging. I'll also be answering some questions if you have questions, because what I'll be sharing with you tonight is the Agri-Food Pilot Program by the Canadian government. Yes, by the Canadian government. And the Nigerians are also eligible. Nigerians are eligible to partake of this project. So while we are waiting for others to join, I will be coming up. Let me increase the sound, the audio, the volume of this sound, so that we can all enjoy it together. Okay. Oh, right on. Bam, bam. Okay, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. If you're just joining us, we want to talk about the Agri-Food Pilot Program by the Canadian government. And this program is something that Nigerians are also eligible, and I'll be sharing the eligibility process and procedure and process with you, the eligibility requirements, the procedure, the industries and also the occupations. And some people might be thinking, why Canada at this time? There are a lot. You see, one of the industry that cannot die is food industry. Food industry. Thank you, Mr. Agbola. Thank you for joining. Yes. Okay, we are all doing great. Thank you, Mr. Richard Agbola. I can hear you clear and sharp. Thank you, sir. So please invite your family members and friends. Let us do this together. Invite everyone that you know that would like to learn, that would like to partake of this opportunity. Invite everyone that you know would want to go into agriculture, and let them know that there's an opportunity in Canada for them. I will be sharing the eligibility requirement process and also the industries. I'll be sharing it very, very soon. So do me a favor, please share this broadcast, share this video with someone you never can tell. It could be a blessing to someone out there. Yeah. Okay. Let's enjoy this sound. Let's enjoy this music. Let me see if I can take myself. Right. Okay, yeah. Okay, studio setting. This is nice. Awesome. This is awesome. Wow. Looking good. Okay. Yes. All right. So we're starting shortly. Just waiting for people to be part of this program so that we can roll the show. And like I said, it's about the opportunity in Canada for farmers. If you are a farmer and you're looking at extending your search or extending your greener pasture search to Canada, this is the show that you need to join right now. Let us do it together. Let's do it together. All right. Okay, so all right. Let me load this music so that we can fully start the program. All right. Okay. All right. So today I just want to share with you the Agri-Food Pilot project or pilot program by the Canadian government. This program is by the Canadian government, and it is also open to Nigerians and some African countries. You can benefit from this opportunity, and I saw it when I saw this opportunity. They just opened it up, I think few days, I think 3 days ago or 4 days ago. 3 or 4 days ago. So I now look at it that okay, I need to share it with my audience. And we never can tell. Someone can benefit from this opportunity, and that is why I am sharing this opportunity now. So let's go down. I'm sharing this video with my audience on WhatsApp, on Facebook. So please do me a favor, share it, share this information, share this video with someone out there. You never can tell. It could be a blessing to someone there. Yes, it could be a blessing to a friend, to a family member, and let us share information. Now, I will go directly now to the website of the Canadian government website, where we have the information on the Agri-Food Pilot. The Agri-Food Pilot project is something that you need to know about, because you can also be part of this project. You can be part of this program. It's going to start. It has started, and it's going to last for 4 years. This program is going to last for 4 years, and approximately they will be taking about 2,700 workers annually. So you have to be part of this if you are eligible. Yes, if you are eligible. So let me come up with the website. This is the website. Now you can see the website. The website is www.canada.ca. Then you can check out for the immigration, the information on the immigration page, and look at what we have now. We have this, and you can see that the agri-food pilot project pilot program is open to everyone that is going to be eligible. But before we go into that, let's check out this area. The eligible industries, those that are eligible, the eligible industry that can employ people to this program. You can see it here. Now look at eligible industries are meat product manufacturing, and also under greenhouse, those that want to grow vegetables, mushroom. Look at greenhouse, nursery, and floriculture production. We also have the mushroom production. So those that want to grow vegetables, fruit vegetables like tomato, like spinach, and all those vegetables, if you are good in that area, this is an opportunity for you. This is a good opportunity for you to look out for in Canada. And also those industries in animal production, but excluding aquaculture. Now, what do they mean by aquaculture? When they say aquaculture means fish industry. Let me just, in a layman form, aquaculture simply means fishery production, or fishery production. That's the simplest form. So for those of you that are not into, or that are not already into agriculture, you can look into this program. So because within, you need 1 year working experience in Canada. So what you need now is, between now and 1 year, while there is COVID-19 lockdown stuff in Canada now, you can begin to process this stuff if you are eligible. So if you have any skill or expertise in cattle ranching and farming, in hog and pig farming, in poultry and egg production, sheep and goat farming, and other animal production, then you should be looking at taking advantage of this opportunity provided by the Canadian government. Now let us look at eligible occupations. Now look at retail. Under eligible jobs for each eligible industries are listed below, and under meat production, or for meat product manufacturing company, the eligible jobs are retail butchers. If you are good in butchering, you can butch. You are a butcher. You are a butcher. You can butch. You can kill goat. You can kill cow. You can butcher meat, cow meat, pig. You can butcher pig. Then this is a good opportunity for you to look into. Yes, this is a good opportunity for you to look into. And also for those that can butcher animals like that can also butcher poultry like chicken and stuff like that. Although in Canada there is a way they have automated system that process poultry in advance in all those countries. So if you can butcher goat, you can butcher sheep, then you can process it. Then you should be looking at this opportunity. Also, now look at here eligible occupations. Look at what we have here for retail butchers, industry butchers, farm supervisors and specialized livestock workers, food processing laborers. If you can work as a food processing laborer, then you should be looking at this. Look at, we also have farm supervisors under the greenhouse and floriculture production. You can work as a farm supervisor or specialized livestock worker or general farm workers, where you can be keeping the record. You keep the record of the farm, you take care of you take stocks and stuff like that. So this is a good opportunity for you to look into, so that you can also benefit from this opportunity. And one thing that I like about this program is that the minimum requirement is, if you have school cert, if you have WAEC, you can apply. We'll get there shortly. If you have your WAEC, you can also apply with WAEC and stuff like that. Now look at under animal production, excluding aquaculture, they need farm supervisors and also specialized livestock workers and general farm workers. So now look at under application limit by eligible occupation. This place you need to take time to read it. Now look at, they say there are annual limits on the number of applications that will be processed for each eligible occupation, starting on January 1 of each year. Applications will be processed on the first come first served basis. So this pilot program will last for 3 years. Sorry, I mentioned 4 years earlier. It's going to last for 3 years. And under farm supervisor and specialized livestock farmer workers, they need 50 people. Under industrial butcher, that is where they have more numbers. Industrial or retail butcher, they need 1,470 workers or people. Food processing laborer, they need 730. So this will be happening every year for the next 3 years. Under general farm worker, they need 200 people. Harvesting laborer, they need 300 people under this program. So the next thing, once you go through this website, it is, I will drop the link. Let me drop the link in the comment box. Let me drop the link so that you can easily click on this and go straight to the website. You can easily click on this. I've dropped the link on the comment box, so you can easily go visit this website and read all that is loaded on this website, because it is an opportunity that you can take advantage of. You can take advantage of this opportunity because it is something that is open even to Nigerians and also people across nations of the world. And one beauty about this project or this pilot program is that it will lead to PR. Okay, some of you might be thinking, what is PR? It will lead to permanent residence. But majorly, you need 1 year working experience. So how would you be able to get that? If you can process your visa after the COVID-19 lockdown, then get someone, a company or a firm to employ you in Canada, then you can arrange for that and be working. There are some jobs that you can be working that you can now use that to gather experience, and for 1 year, then you can now process this pilot program. Now, another thing that I also want us to look at is this. Look at, when you get to the bottom of this page, you see, when you click on next page, it's telling us about who can apply. Now, when you click on this, you see you have this page. You have the eligibility page. Now, under the eligibility page here, you see To be eligible, you must have eligible work experience, which is the 1 year working experience, and that is what they have here. You must have eligible Canadian work experience, a minimum of 1 year of non-seasonal full-time work in the past 3 years, at least 1,560 hours. So 1 year, minimum of 1 year, and so you read up all the requirements here. Now the eligibility, under the eligibility, look at what they have. You must have an eligible job offer. That means you can get, you see, you can go online. There are a lot of farms in Canada that need laborers, that need people that are harvesters, that need people that will be working in their processing factory. Then you can negotiate with them while you are also processing this. Because you see, one thing that I realized about farm work or farming work in all this advanced world is that a lot of their citizens don't like to do this type of jobs. They don't want to do it. A lot of Canadians don't want to work in the farm. But I know a lot of Nigerians has been calling since the first day I posted the post on this opportunity, that they are interested, and that is why I am coming up with this video. Now I also want us to look at something. Let us look at something here. Now let us look at something. Now look at, you must also meet or pass the language requirements. So that means you need IFTC, or what do they call it? There's this Canadian stuff that you need it, language requirement that you need to pass, and also meet or pass the educational requirement. You also need to pass, and the minimum is WAEC. If you have WAEC, you can apply. You also need proof of enough money. What it means is that if you are not in Canada, if you are not working, if you don't have any job, any job offer in Canada at the moment, you might not be able to, you will need proof of fund, that you have enough money to settle that in Canada. So if you are just applying from here, from Nigeria to Canada, you need to show proof of enough fund to stay in Canada. But if you have a job already, or you have a job offer, you don't really need this, and that is why they put "if applicable" in front of this guy. Now the next one is you must have maintained your temporary residence status if you are already in Canada. So this is also open to those that are in Canada, that are also looking at getting another job. You can get this job, you can apply, and then you can also be part of this opportunity, and it will surprise you that you will be accepted into this pilot program. Now let us also move on. Now you can read up all these guys. Open work permit. You can also read all these guys. So visit this website, and there are a lot of information for language. Now under language requirement, you must prove your ability in English or French. So for those of you that can speak French, this is a good opportunity for you to work on you, and you also need to be able to read, to write, to speak, and to listen. So these are the major things that are required in applying for this pilot program under the language requirement. So, and it is written here that you must submit your result from an approved language test. So this result must not be more than 2 years when you are applying. So all these are the requirement for under the educational requirement. A Canadian high school diploma is also equivalent to WAEC. So if you have WAEC, you can apply for this program. So after that, then you see where you apply for PR, which is permanent residence, and you will be, I pray by God's grace, if you have meet all the requirements, I pray that the Lord will help you and have mercy on you, and then you never can tell. You could be allowed into this or admitted into this pilot program. So this is a opportunity that I say, let me quickly share with our people, with my audience, so that they can understand and know what is happening around the world despite the lockdown, despite the global coronavirus pandemic. There is opportunity everywhere. A lot of people are getting job offers, international job offers, even in Nigeria. Yes, people are working from home, and some people are getting international open doors. So who says you can't? You can also have that opportunity. You can be open up to that opportunity, but preparation is needed in every exploit in life. So you need to prepare yourself. You need to get ready. You need to watch out for information. Always scout for information and process the information. This one, you are not paying anybody. I am not saying you should come and pay me. The opportunity, the information is available on their website. Go to their website, visit the website, read everything that you can read on the website, and apply directly to the program through the website. This is directly with the Canadian government. No agent, no intermediary, no middleman. This is direct with the government of Canada. So this is what I want to share with you today, and I want you to also please share this video with your friends, share it with your family members. Let them know that yes, there is an opportunity in Canada at the moment for farmers or intending or aspiring farmers in Nigeria, and Nigerians are also available. They are eligible to be part of this. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to keep safe, play safe, stay safe, and also help someone by using your nose mask. Yes, use your nose mask. Always wash your hand, and I'm sure, I pray that this coronavirus will not attack you in the name of Jesus. So I want to play a musical video, although I don't have right to that musical video. Is by Adewale Ayuba, just to encourage someone out there to stay safe. Thank you.
Coronavirus máa wọlé mi o. 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 Ìmọ́tótó borí coronavirus ló fi fèrè sẹ́. Lọ́sẹ̀ tó pọ̀ ó ń fọwọ́ mi dáadáa dáadáa èmi ń fọwọ́ mi dédé. Àwa ò kí í ṣọmọ aláìgbọràn sẹ́. Coronavirus máa wọlé mi o.
Torí mo ní sanitizer tó pọ̀ nílé o, mi ò dẹ̀ tún jẹ́ kẹ́nibọ́dì ó wá kí mi. Ẹnikẹ́ni tó bá ti gbọ̀ràn yá mórí bọ́. Ìyà ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ló gbé kòrónà wá ọmọ aráyé. Ẹ̀dẹ̀ jẹ́ ká gbóhùn sókè kàpọ̀ lọ́hùn, kàpọ̀ lọ́hùn, kàpọ̀ lọ́hùn, kàpọ̀ lọ́hùn. Bàbá wá ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ́kẹ̀lé ènìyàn asán ni. Mo pàṣẹ fún kòrónà lórúkọ Jésù. Psalm 91 ọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run. Isaiah 54:17 àbórí ẹ̀. Proverbs 18:10 àgbéwárò. Ọlọ́run bàbá wá ṣiṣẹ́. Coronavirus máa wọlé ni o. Coronavirus máa wọlé ni o.
Yes, so coronavirus, pack your load and go. Coronavirus, pack your load and go. So this is just to encourage you to please stay safe. Stay safe. I am sure that you shall not be attacked by this virus, but I just want to encourage you to stay safe, and that despite the fact that there's lockdown, there are opportunities across nations of the world. Be open to opportunities and also prepare for opportunities, and then you will come across the opportunity that will launch you into that glorious place that you've been aiming to be in life. thank you for watching. I remain Taiwo Balogun. And then tomorrow, by the grace of God, I will be coming up on the platform of Prayer Investment, where we will be praying together. And the prayer we'll be praying tomorrow is going to be destiny prayers. They are going to be destiny prayers. So don't miss it. I'll be coming up by 9 p.m. by the grace of God. So on this note, permit me to bounce out of the studio, and so that I can join my family for the evening devotion. Bye-bye. Oh. Oh, I love this. I love this. Let's enjoy it. Okay, yes. All right, so see you tomorrow 9 p.m. West African time. 9 p.m. So see you tomorrow 9 p.m. West African time on the platform of Prayer Investment. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.